Welcome to my vlog channel, a channel that will be dedicated to entrepreneurs, teaching people how to run a business, stay motivated, get fit, a lot of dude type stuff and other stuff too. You don't have to just be a dude looking for dude content, but we're gonna have a lot of dude content here. Like the first episode here on my 4Runner that I bought. Wait. The end result is supposed to be a surprise, so hang tight. I bought a base model. I didn't go balls out, but I wanted to turn a base model SR5 Premium into an absolute monster. Coming close. Let me just show you. But just know that this channel is going to be dropping vlog episodes constantly. This is a mindset, motivational, entrepreneur, gain the skills you need to be your own boss, live the life of your dreams channel. Doing what you love, finding your passion. Maybe that's all I help you do is find your passion and you do the rest. That's what this channel is about. All right, let's get over to my 4Runner journey where I convert a near base model 4Runner into an absolute monster. So I started out with a base model 4Runner. I did not expect to upgrade it as much as I did, but I am damn glad I did. Right now you're seeing the base model. Well, it's SR5 Premium, it has heated seats here, heated steering wheel, but it will be upgraded immensely and you're not going to recognize it. And I mean that in a good way. Why am I even sharing with you my vehicle purchase on my first vlog? Because you know what? I feel like, one thing you got to do when you start building something, you need to have goals. And one of my goals was to get my dream car. And when I thought about buying the 55 grand TRD, I said to myself, I'm going to build it and be frugal to a degree, buy the base model, turn it into a monster. And that's why I'm showing you is that this is me accomplishing a big goal of mine to get the dream vehicle I've always wanted, but I'm doing it in a very smart way. Plus, a lot of people love 4Runners, and this might help people, upgrade their 4Runner, decide what to put on it. But you're looking at the base model SR5 Premium right here. And so walking through the process, this is how it went. One thing I hate about the SR5 is there's no hood scoop. A TRD comes with a hood scoop. You can tell the difference between a TRD and a SR5 by that alone. But I wanted to change that without getting a new hood with a hood scoop and spending, a boatload of money on installation, getting the hood, making sure it was good condition. So I kept thinking over and over for days, researching, looking at decals, looking at example photos. How can I make this hood look good without a scoop? I noticed that I did like some of the hoods that had some black vinyl on them. And I thought this would look really 80s and cool with the whole hood flat matte black vinyl. Make sure you stay with me because it may not seem like a dream vehicle now, but it will. So my local vinyl wrap guy convinced me to also wrap the bottom part of the grill / bumper, and here is how it turned out.
Too bad, actually. I actually really like it.
Okay, so kind of like a tattoo. You put a tattoo on your arm, and then now the inside of your arm looks weird. You got to add to it. The side was looking very bare, and I still don't like the low profile. My intent is very much to hire this thing. So I started, okay, what can I do now? What can I do immediately to make this thing look nicer, black out the sides a little more? And it was putting on these steps that I bought online. They were $299, and I was a little skeptical that they would be as good a quality as, some $400, $500, $600 steps, but they came out phenomenal. I love them. I love them more than the steps that they could have provided me at the dealership. And I installed these myself. It cost me $299 to install these steps. Next was a small touch. It's a decal, the Toyota colors, the old school logo decal. It looks phenomenal on the front. I put it on the front right, and I gotta say, this did the trick. It tied the hood into the bumper and the bottom part of the bumper / grill in a way that you can't even describe until you see it. It looks phenomenal. Next was just a simple tow hitch. Then I made some very key, very amazing interior upgrades that are not necessary, but I love them, and they really make the interior. The old school Toyota colors and decal colors that are on the front ties it all in perfectly. Blacked out emblem on the steering wheel. These custom red grab handles for the back seats. I love these. These are a small touch. These are like $7.99 on Amazon. They're great quality. And then I had to take this back to the dealership to have them install the black emblems, which I had negotiated into the deal when I bought it. I said, I want blacked out emblems, and they said, okay. I was gonna wait to lift it. I was gonna wait to put new rims and tires on it. But when I went to the dealer, you know the deal. They said, hey, why don't you upgrade it? We'll
lift it, put some tires and rims on it.
give you a
Price way lower than
you would have if you added it on the vehicle.
time of purchase.
I said, okay. It was not a mistake. I honestly didn't recognize it when I walked out. I said, that hood looks like mine. Hey, this guy copied my hood and my sticker. I thought there's no way this is my vehicle. And to be quite honest, and I'm literally being honest with you, I was embarrassed at how I thought my vehicle looked before the lift and tires and wheels. So including the massive discount, the selling of my old tires and rims, which were brand new because I just bought the vehicle, ended up being just slightly over $3,000 total for the lift, the tires, the rims, 3 inches in the front, 2 in the back, and put on TRD wheels, 285s, 33s, and this vehicle looks entirely different. The profile, the leveling, I felt completely different about what it looked like. And when I look at old photos of it, it's night and day. It's soccer mom and now this mean monster vehicle sitting right in front of me. I know what Keyboard Clifford and Angry Angus in the comments is about to type. You could have done this so much cheaper had you just gone to 3 different specialty shops, shop the price around, put your warranty at risk. I get it. You want to fight the fight of the warranty won't get voided. That's BS. It's fake news. But honestly, it's up to the dealer and the dealer's discretion about what they won't cover, the uphill battle that I didn't want a headache with. And I'd rather spend what I equated to about $400 extra to have it professionally installed. They level it, they do all the safety checks, they make it absolutely covered 100% under Toyota, and my warranty will 100% be okay. I'd rather pay $300, $400, maybe even $500 more to have it done right, to know that I have no worries whatsoever. That's just the way I did it. I've added a few other things to the interior, like this 4Runner decal, which looks so good on the dashboard. I know these are small, this other decal below it, the blacked out version of the Toyota old school decal. Custom 3D tray printed with the Heritage old school decal logo. And then these 3D printed honeycomb, very high quality fangs that really complete the front look. Something that I feel like they should have designed into the front bumper, to be honest with you. But these really, really look solid and really add a lot of, aggressiveness to the front. The next thing I wanted to do was black out the rack, the OEM rack that I have. At least the sidebars are silver, the crossbars are black. I took the crossbars from a relative of mine who had a 4Runner and added them to the 2 that I had. So now I've got 4 crossbars and the bars to the rack are now black. The roof rack being completely blacked out makes a whole heck of a difference. And the 2 extra crossbars make people wonder what kind of rack it is. It doesn't really look OEM anymore. And then I added black matte handle overlays, which I was skeptical about, but they're amazing quality and they add such a nice touch to the side and just completely connect everything. The blacked out sides, it really just tied everything in, and I feel like it's pretty much complete, minus maybe putting in a much darker window tint. But I will say this, if there's something you're gonna do to your vehicle, if there's one thing that makes it unbelievably different to you and means so much more to you, it's lifting it the right way and having the right rims and tires on it. When it comes to a 4Runner or an SUV of some kind, the leveling part too, the way that it sits, I mean, it is night and day difference. Soccer mom versus Godzilla. There's nothing better than lifting it, wheels, rims, nothing else matters. Everything else is secondary to me. The crawl control, I went with the SR5 and upgraded this bad boy. My objective was to take a near base model, try and upgrade it for about $4,000, maybe $5,000 at the end of the day, which I was under. I'm not sure the exact amount I spent, but it was barely over $4,000 total, probably. And this was a stripped down base model that they're trying to get rid of because the 2025s are coming in a few months, and they're just trying to ship out the 2024s, which is the last model you're going to be able to get with the V6. I personally would rather have my beefed up, built up, customized 4Runner 2024 last version V6 than go with the new one. Untested, ground up, problems likely to emerge. This is a vehicle to me because I don't need the crawl control. Some might need it, want it, I get it. I don't need a couple of the things that come with the TRD sunroof hood scoop, which I can buy at any point if I want to. I can go get a hood that has a hood scoop. I could cut into the top of my roof if I wanted to. It's missing barely anything that I need from the TRD, and I turned a $39,000 base model 4Runner into the ones that they sell, in my opinion, into the ones, at least it looks like the ones they sell for $55,000. I couldn't be happier with the way it came out. And while I'm kind of done with the long-term stuff, I'll probably tint the windows a lot darker. I'll add little things here and there. I'll probably change the tow hitch to red and constantly do $20 to $50 upgrades throughout the course of its life cycle, which will be 300,000 miles. I'm gonna keep this thing until I'm not even allowed to drive anymore. Couldn't be happier. Let me know what you think of the custom job in the comments. I'm proud of it. I appreciate you being here for vlog number 1. And let me tell you, I will be here to help motivate you. We need to figure out what your goal is. What are you going to aim for to be your, okay, this is my moment where I know I've accomplished what I need to accomplish to get to this phase in my process. And that was one of these goals for me, getting the vehicle that I wanted. And I didn't know I'd go this route, the frugal route, which I'm so proud that I did. And I love it. I love it even more because I customized this thing to be the way I wanted. But that was a goal of mine. I want to help you figure out a goal of yours. I also want to help you find your passion. I want to help you find motivation. I want to try and teach you everything that I know and do and apply to my life so I can live the lifestyle that I want to live here in my home office here, where I produce content on the daily for the fantasyfootballshow.com, which you may or may not even watch, and you'll be here, for the entrepreneurial content. But I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you join me, and we'll probably have a lot of fitness stuff on the next one, as well as motivation and ways of trying to find your passion and digging into what you need to dig into to get to the place you want to be in your life, living the life you want to live, living a life and a job and a day-to-day that makes you happy. The most important thing you'll ever hear from an entrepreneur is this. And even though it's a rough lifestyle, especially when you're starting out, the first handful of years, not everybody's lucky to have something blow up in year 1. You're stressed out a lot about having to make money to survive each month as you build your business. But the one thing that nobody else can say but an entrepreneur, somebody that works for themselves, I don't care that it's Sunday. I don't care tomorrow's Monday. I love Monday. I love Tuesday. I love every day. No one single day of the week has a negative to it, because every single day for me is to do what I want, not work because I'm doing what I love. It's not a cliche. You do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. And if you do what you love, you'll never care what day of the week it is. And I want to help you get there. Subscribe.